Hello, I'm Nima Bagheri, and in this video I want to show you how to install NSXT. I configured one ESX host in one physical server, and I configured three different port groups on it. One of them is used for management, and I configured one vCenter on it and four different hosts and one virtual machine for Active Directory and one virtual machine for shared storage like OpenFiler. And the other is used for transfer traffic between ESX hosts. And the third one is used for NSX Edge virtual machine. As you see, and I mentioned before, I installed four hosts, one shared storage, OpenFiler, one vCenter, one Active Directory, and one Windows for manage this stuff. Okay, and now you see the vCenter. I configured two different clusters, and in each cluster, I use two hosts. Cluster 1, compute and management, used for compute resource and management machine like VMware NSXT and other management machine, or some virtual machine that I want to use it, for example, for test the infrastructure. And the other cluster is used for running NSX Edge for connect between NSX infrastructure and outside of your NSX. And I configured one virtual distributed switch with different port group, and one of them is used for NSXT manager port group. And for starting the process, I should right click on one of these stuff for management cluster and compute cluster and select the deploy OVF template and choose the local file because I downloaded the NSXT OVA. Select the local files, choose the correct one, open, click next, put your virtual machine name here, next, select the cluster or host that you want to install on it, next. For installing NSX, you need to run virtual distributed switch, remember it. And here you see the information about the OVA. Next, select the size of your NSXT that you want to install. I select a small one because I want to use this NSXT for just laboratory. And for choosing the NSX, I select the small. Next. Click on your storage that you want to put in your NSXT on it. I select, and you can choose the format of the storage. Next. You can choose your port group that you want to use it for management your virtual machine or your assigned IP address. I choose the management VMs port group. I choose IP protocol IPv4. You can select the IPv6. And in this step, you need to put the value on each field that asks you for fill it. one of the field means for the field used for password, IP address, DNS name, and etc. Just remember, you have to put the strong password in this field for password. I use this password because it is strong and use all of the variable that you should put it, or you should use it. This one for root password, for admin password. Admin password used for management, the NSXT. Root password used for the username same as the root account in Linux. And the audit password for auditor, for audit logs and something like this. You can change your administration user. For default, use admin, and you can use the other for audit too. And here you can put your host name, role name that you want to select it, NSX Manager, Cloud Service Manager, or NSX Global Manager. NSX Manager, in this case, I want to use it. NSX Cloud Service Manager used for workload on your cloud. NSX Global Manager used for manage different NSX Manager in single window. Select the IP address, IPv4 gateway for NSXT Manager. Select the IP address for management of your NSX Manager. Select the subnet or input your subnet. Select or input your DNS IP address, DNS domain search list. Input your NTP server. SSH, you can activate or just you can leave it, and allow root SSH login as well. Next, and now you can see the summary of your process, and if it's okay, you can click finish. As you see here, the NSXT is deploying in this cluster, and let me pause the video because it takes time to deploy, and after deploy complete, I resume the video and continue. So as you see, it's deployed completely, and now we can start the virtual machine. We can select this stuff and see the process of starting. Starting takes time, so I pause the video, and when it starts, I resume again. Okay, as you see, NSXT is started, and now we can use the IP address or DNS name for connect to it, your browser. NSXT1, and that's it. Here, NSXT login page. Use your username when you created the NSXT and the password. And now you can see the dashboard and the license agreement. You need to scroll down and take a understand and continue. And for customer experience, okay, click save, and now you are in NSXT dashboard. And you can connect to NSXT with your SSH client. You can use it your NSXT IP or DNS name and with enter, okay. User admin and your password is the same for admin and sorry. You need to wait for console appear. That's it. So you can use question mark to see the available command that you can use it. For example, you can use the get command, and after get you can insert the interface, or you can type some words and press tab to complete it, and you select the question mark to see the available command, and that's it. And that's it. Yes. Thank you for your watching. See you later. Bye.